On July 19, 2024, police officers arrived to a scene where they were greeted by a female subject who claimed that she was having issues with her child's father, and he was upset that they were not together anymore. According to the female subject, things took a turn when she came back to the house to get some of her things. Let's see how this story unfolds.
So we're standing there just arguing. Trying to get the key to the Buick, and she didn't want to give it to him, but the Camry was running. The Camry was running. She got into the Camry, and that's when he pulled her out of the vehicle. So at that point, we got battery.
Yeah, if you've got probable cause for that one, you do have the battery, which would be a warrant.
I mean, I gotta see if there's any proof in regards to that, any marks.
Yeah, I can't tell what's on the front of her shirt.
Yeah.
Because she's got some black on the front. I just can't tell if that's from...
I think it's from 22 or 19. Did the camera show when he pulled you out of the car?
It should. I just have to find it.
If possible.
Get it for it. You guys okay?
This is your house. This is your residence.
I have mail and everything.
When's the last time you said you got your own apartment? When's the last time you stayed here?
Here? Oh man, like just a couple of days ago.
Okay.
Yeah. So like our separation is really fresh, you know, and we have a 3-year-old, and he's crying for me to stay here. So, and he won't. He just wants me to be here with
When did
him.
when did you get your
No.
When did you get your own apartment?
It's been about 2 months, 2.5, 3 months.
2.5, 3 months.
I
Okay.
didn't move in there until probably the second month, I think.
Okay. And so you moved in there, and what stuff did you leave here when you moved in?
Everything. I didn't want to fight with him. I don't even have a couch yet, and my couches are here. I was just gonna, start over. The stuff I came and got today was my hygiene stuff, because he has my clothes. I just wanted to shower clean, like I have like little cheapy soapies, and that's really what I came for. Sodas, and that's it. Like, it's nothing. It's none of his stuff. It's all.
No, I'm not saying it was any of his.
And
I'm just trying to understand the dynamics was all.
I'm a homeless person walking around in this, and I have a car. And they're paid off. Both the cars are paid off. We always paid our bills, and he's just mad because we're separating.
In that part there, what was going on? What was he saying? What was happening there? When you were in the road and he hops out of the car, why did he hop out of the car?
Because I told him I was calling the cops again.
Okay, and then what did he say or do to you at that point?
Let's call the cops. I don't care. Call them.
He said that as he ran out?
Yeah.
He never threatened you or anything like that?
Today, no. No.
After reviewing the video footage, police officers try to contact the male suspect but cannot reach him over the phone. Eventually, the male suspect returns to his home and explains his side of the story.
I tried calling your phone number and you didn't answer.
I called a whole bunch of times. I just don't know. I was minding my business, work. I came, the house was locked. She came and was shopping. She don't live here. She lives on the block.
She does though. She has all of her stuff inside.
She has all her shit over there.
She gets her mail here. All of her stuff is in here, man.
Sir, I understand that. She's cool one day. Drugs,
and
man.
That's your choice if you guys keep going back and forth.
No, I understand
so
that.
you need to let her get all of her... Okay, go ahead.
There's no problem. There's no problem. She could come and grab it. She has no problem.
Stop talking, please.
She could come and get her stuff anytime. She needs an escort, though.
No, she doesn't. If she still lives here, she has... If she has residency, which she does...
How? She don't pay no bills. She
doesn't have to.
It's
when you guys live together, that's where I've explained to her some of the stuff is going to go civil. I'm letting you know, I'm literally just waiting about 15 minutes. There's actually going to be a warrant for your arrest. I'm waiting for the judge to sign it.
Oh, it's cool.
So
I'm not running. I'm here.
No, I want you to be aware of it. This way, if you want to squash it while we're here, once it's signed, we can. But I'm here to talk to you. I have to wait for the judge to sign it. It's sent to on him.
Yeah. All right.
So.
I'm not dropping nothing. I haven't done nothing wrong.
Let's step over here so they stop talking, man. This way I can get his side.
I take care of my kids.
I got you.
Kids. I don't gang of time.
So
I don't. Man, and she's over here with somebody else. I caught another guy driving my car yesterday.
Got you.
In the car, had foil. I hang around with Mike, and he told me anything, call. car.
I got you.
He helped me clean the car. We got pictures of straws, foil, everything in the car. I don't do that shit. That's a. She brings all these us and.
I understand if that's an issue, because I'm not here. I'm not here for that part. You got to come up with that and not go back and forth.
Yeah,
and that's what we're getting. You guys are going back and forth, you're exactly like you're saying. It's like she's fine one day, then she's not the next day. You have to. That's where we don't get to pick and choose when it's okay, when it's not okay, when she can be here, when she can't. If she gets her stuff out like she's wanting, and she's gone, she gives up her residency. And I explained that to her today. That's why I told her, if your mom can come help you get your stuff out.
It's cool.
And I told her, if there's anything that you're claiming is yours, or she's claiming is hers, you got to go to court for it. Get that sorted out, because you don't get to pick that.
It's cool.
The vehicles, are they just registered to you?
I'm the title holder.
Title holder, okay.
I put her just in case something happens to me.
Okay.
And she went and put them and pounded them, both of them.
Okay.
All right. But they're under mine. I'm the main holder. I'm the title holder. Yeah. I just surrender for.
Is she on it for the loan, or is she on the title?
No, she's not on the title.
She's on the loan.
Yeah.
Okay. So, and that's kind of what I was thinking, because when I ran her name, nothing came back.
Yeah.
So if there's vehicles, though, and there's stuff that she's been, when she lives here, when there's things that she normally has and does, and you start deciding you can't, when it's done maliciously, you can get charged with deprivation of property. That's not happening right now, because I can see they're not. If it's not malicious, you and her got to decide a long term, because she said that I got an apartment a couple months ago, but I almost never stay there. I come over here, then I'll stay there when we have issues, and I come stay here. And you guys got a similar story where you guys go back and forth.
She's been gone for weeks. She didn't come and check on her kids, man. She don't come. I always got my kids. She don't check.
I got you. And you need to go to court. Yeah. I'm letting you know, when I was watching the video of the stuff that was happening out here, you did good until the very end. Okay? You're better off, call us. If she shows up and there's an issue, walk aside, put yourself in your car, give us a call, let us come talk. Okay? So she, right now, until she has her stuff out, because if she's still getting her mail here, she's still getting her stuff here, she still has her property here, she has residence. You gotta let her get her stuff to get out. If you want her to not have it, and you already said you're cool with that.
Yeah, I don't got no problem. I got no problem. She don't even come visit the kid with me. I tell her, come over here, visit the kid. You live around the block.
I got you. And that's where I told her that you guys need to go to court for, and that's what I'm going to tell you as well, man. Go to court for the custody stuff if there's any issues. Because this way it's something in black and white and in paper, okay? So right now she does have residency. We can't kick her out. We can't kick you out. You're gonna.
That's what they're trying to kick me out. I'm like, dude, I live here with my son.
No, I understand. And like I said, I'm literally just waiting on the judge. Who has your kid right now?
It's my brother.
Your brother? Okay. Are you wanting?
What am I going to go to jail for?
It's assault on a household member.
Why didn't touch her?
Assault does not mean you have to touch someone. Assault means someone thought they're about to get hit. And I'm letting you know, when I watched the video and you sprinted out of that car at her, and she ran back, I would have thought you would. I would have stepped into it and fought you.
The car.
She was out of the car. I'm telling you.
She took $200 in the middle of the glove compartment.
And this is where, when you guys,
where's that shit at?
This is where some of that part's civil. I even told her the car stuff, that's going to be civil. You were already backing up and leaving. Had you backed up and left, you'd have been good. You'd have been golden. It's when you decided to stop because she was probably saying something out here in the road you didn't like. That's what pushed. It's on video, man, and I watched it, and it's on my camera showing you didn't physically hit her. That's a battery. Okay, that's battery. Assault. So, say we're talking, and I bow up and I clench my fist, and you think I'm about to fight. That's assault. That basically means you think, we're getting ready to fight. That's assault. That's where there's a difference. People always assume that assault means you hit someone. It doesn't. It means someone got freaked out. It's like, oh crap, we're about to fight. That's assault. And she doesn't get to choose if she wants to pursue charges on that one. With what she described and what I saw in the video, if I was in her spot, I'd have stepped in and started fighting you. Because the way you ran at her, okay, that's where I'm letting you know. That's why it's the only part.
I can't put charges for her taking my stuff, for my money and all that stuff? Or she just went in there and snatched it in front of the camera?
Because you guys are together, this is the same thing I was telling her. Property gets complicated. Because she can sit there and claim that's the money that I was paying him for this. That's where.
I don't do shit, man. I pay all this shit, man.
And I'm not telling you. I'm not saying you're wrong in that aspect, man. I'm telling you, you got to figure out a long term. if
That's
it's
for you and your kid, bro.
you and the kids, that's what I'm.
And I take care of my son.
That's what I'm saying.
And I'm not saying that you're not. I'm not saying there's any issues with that. What I'm saying is, your guys' relationship, because you keep
She
going
don't
back
even
and
live
forth.
here, man. She's never here at all. She's always on the.
If a truck driver who's gone for
Oh, yeah, I
3,
understand
that's
that.
what I'm saying. It's the same thing.
I
Just because
understand
someone isn't always here, when you let them stay, when they still like, hey, man, you still got pictures all over your walls with her.
Yeah, I had took him off. I just flipped him over because she came back, and then.
I know, and that's where you
Yeah,
it makes it hard on
all
us.
kind of shit. I'll give a shower for weeks. She's on the street, man.
And if that's
you
it,
guys are
man,
smart, man. You guys know.
and that's what I was saying, man. A lot of the stuff that I'm explaining to you, I explained to her, is civil. If she gets her stuff out, like you're saying, you're like, get your stuff, get out. She gives up her residency. You don't got to worry about that part anymore. The rest of this needs to go to court. Same thing I told her when it comes to the vehicles. If she's claiming that she paid for some of them, that she needs to take it to the court. That's above us. A judge, if she has receipts, has her stuff, she wants to take it to a judge, talk to him, and a judge wants to award it, that'll be up to the judge, not us. We're not here to divvy out that property. Make sense?
I don't want her in my house, Mom.
So it goes back to the other aspect of I can't keep. So as long as she sells residency, she can have over who she wants. Same thing for you.
I don't bring nobody over here.
I got you, and I'm not saying it's an issue. But right now, at least the mom is helping her get the stuff out and be gone.
That's true.
If they were the threat, and I'd say I hadn't issued the warrant, yes. But it's filled out. It is waiting for a judge's signature, so I can't sit there and change my mind and say, "Oh, you're under arrest now," because it's already sent to a judge. Because a judge could choose to not approve it. That's the only reason. So say I was like, all right, I'm gonna issue a 40, and he came back and he's being aggressive. Cool. Now you're under arrest for this because I have it. No, I'm good. I appreciate it. Can we talk for a little bit more over here? No. I'm still waiting.
Get my glasses.
No, we're not going just yet. I haven't even got the stuff back from the judge. I just want to talk with you for a minute over here about some other stuff. You're not going to cuffs right now. This has to do with your son, because it's both of yours. I'm letting you know because there's no custody stuff in place. She gets first dibs. The kid would stay with her. If she's okay with your son going with brother, that's okay. I just want you to know that's where we're gonna be at. Okay. I don't want you to be surprised, man. You've been cool with me. I've been trying to be cool with you. Like I said, that's why I tried calling earlier and I got no answer. I did like 2 or 3 times. Your voicemails are full, so I was trying to get your side of what was going on.
I don't do shit too, man. She snatched my keys and my money. She comes and takes shit from me, man. She sold my car.
I got you.
I know you guys can't do shit, but I gotta let you guys see.
No, and when I was looking up some of the prior cases, that was one that I saw that was this. I didn't get the chance to read it, but it was a stolen vehicle one from last year.
Man, they stole her shit right here.
And this is where it gets complicated when you're together. Civil property gets out of our hands. So that's where my issues are. That makes it hard for us on the civil part. That's where I'm telling her she needs to go to court. I'm telling you need to go to court and let her.
She'll be cool, and then you start snapping.
I know, and that's what happens with a lot of the relationships. It's a domestic violence cycle. Things are cool. You have a honeymoon phase, all cool. Everyone's happy. There's no problems. Then all of a sudden, tensions start to build. You start to have issues. You start to, like, man, what's bugging her now? Where's she at? What's she doing? Maybe she's using stuff. Maybe someone else doing something. Then finally, something happens. People snap. Whether it's now she's taking your money, now she's taking your stuff, and all of a sudden, dude, I'm done with this. But then she's gonna get cleaned up. Then she's gonna get a hold of you again, and you're gonna be like, oh, we're cool.
I found her 2 days ago. I found her by the house. Nodded out on the driver's side. The straw and the lighter in the hand. And what am I supposed to later drive around like that?
So stuff like that. Call us. You can stay.
And you know what I was? I felt bad for her. You know what? And I woke her ass up.
So if it's in her system, she's not going to get in trouble. We can't charge for stuff in the system. But if you're worried she's going to take off, that she's high, there's something else going on, let us at least investigate. Let us at least check to make certain that she's not going to. It's like, say you got someone who's drinking, and you take their keys and they start getting mad and they want to fight you, and you call us, we're not going to, and say you end up having to defend yourself and you pop them in the face to get them away. It's like, don't. Call us. I'm not going to charge you for the battery. We just say, you're acting right, you're doing the right thing, you were trying to make certain they do it. It's like, in the end, if they're an adult, they are allowed to make their decisions, and if it's a poor life decision, I understand where you guys want to step and want to help and want to step in, but acting in good faith is going to help. It'll let us, have a reason not to do anything, not to argue with you, not to sit there and say anything to you. Then you flip it to the other side of let them make the decision because they're an adult. And if I have enough to maybe take them to protective custody, or there's something else we can do to help, hopefully we can comment, give them a ride, whatnot. Did everything fine up until that point. I think something was said, he snapped and stepped out. And I think he realized what he was doing just before anything happened, and stopped himself. So that.
But I understand what you're saying, but you know that there's been a lot of issues with drug paraphernalia use right there, right?
So there is that. There may be that, but that does not make it okay for him to do what he did. A lot of the other stuff is civil.
That's not her residence, though.
It is. Everything that we've seen, the fact all of her stuff is still here, she's still getting mail. This is her residence, and the fact that he will let her come back and they'll stay for a while, then she'll have issues and she'll go stay at her apartment. That's where it's got to go to. He needs to let her get her stuff out to where she gives up residency, or he needs to go to court. Back over here, so if your son pops out, we don't want him to see nothing. So we're not trying to scar him, bug him, make him see things he doesn't need to. Face right here. I'm going to throw 2 on for you, okay, man? Since you're a little bit bigger, this way it's comfortable. I understand how uncomfortable these sometimes are. And like I said, man, that's where it gets hard for us when you start getting into the civil stuff of oh, she's gone, she's out of the house, she's been gone for 2 months, and then all of a sudden she's back.
I know you guys see all kind of shit, and you guys can tell
I'm sure all the marks that she has on her face right now, she's doing something she's not supposed to be.
she had another boyfriend.
That or she's probably doing some drugs.
Help me, man. The one you were talking to, he's the main dude of the cross.
I got you. And
Back in this, man. Don't do that shit, man. I'm 50 years old, dude.
I got you. Go ahead and have a seat for me, man. And dude, I understand, and that's where
I'm the one that.
you get that guy out of the vehicle, you get her out of your vehicle, and I told, go to court for the kids, go to court for anything that you feel that she's going to take that shouldn't. Go to court for all that. Because if you get out and then you and her end up being cool and you let her come back, she brings her stuff back, all happy-go-lucky, and then like a month, she's out doing stuff again, and we get called, now we're back to it being complicated. I can't make decisions for you. So this is where you have to decide what you want, okay, man? I do really appreciate your cooperation, okay?
The male suspect was arrested and charged with assault on a household member and taken to jail. Do you think police officers made the right call? Do you think the male suspect was trying to keep her from stealing the $200? Or do you think he was trying to attack her? Comment below and let us know how you think officers handled this situation. Thanks for watching Blue Crime TV. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share for more videos.